My name is Dr. Stellah Bosire. I'm from Kenya. My disruptive idea is in integrating feminist methodologies in research and development, and I'm a Shango fellow. The big problem that I look at contributing to be able to solving in the continent is the vaccine hesitancy around HPV. HPV, human papillomavirus, contributes to more than 80% of cervical cancer in the continent, the leading cancer for women and girls and gender diverse persons in the continent. And when you think about HPV, particularly from a gendered lens, there's a huge campaign and investment from Gavi and the other players around women. And yet we know, and science has shown and epidemiology has shown, men, women and gender diverse persons, all of them are at risk of HPV infection, which causes either anal, oral or cervical cancer. My idea of reducing hesitancy first is to step back and just be able to look at ways in which we have been doing medical communications, and it has hugely been biomedical, a biomedical lens, and it's a top-down approach, shifting that approach to a bottom-up approach where you create demand within communities by working with women networks, by working with youth and gender diverse networks, by being able to use tools that exist within the communities in storytelling, experiential sharing, in art, in dance, to be able to increase access in terms of awareness, information, accurate information, but also to drive demand for HPV. I'm not innovating anything. All I'm doing is just being able to leverage on what already exists within communities to be able to increase uptake of HPV vaccine. And I propose one framework, which is the feminist framework, to be able to unpack or use this as a vehicle to actually increase HPV uptake and reduce vaccine hesitancy. When you look at how medical research and development has been done in the continent, from Pfizer in Nigeria in meningitis, to South Africa around contraceptives of women, to the HIV world, it has always been exploitative. It has always been harmful. Autonomy, agency, communal and individual agency have been issues that have not been put in the forefront, have been subjugated. In terms of benefiting inclusion of communities within, as being not just as recipients or as participants of research, but also intellectuals who are able to contribute from the design all the way to the implementation and the results coming out. It is something that we have missed, and yet the interventions are supposed to address the communities. We have to shift that power. We have to topple that process completely.